Hey everybody, MTG Noob here, opening a pretty good nice pick in a Lich. There's some other good stuff in this pack. Some good blue goodies hopefully we'll get back. Dying Evil's nice. Um, Reap of the Seagraph is also nice. This guy is pretty good. But I'm going to take the Lich, and let me just, before I start this draft, um, this is going to also be somewhat of a draft tutorial. I can't tell you I am an expert drafter in any way, shape, or form. What I can tell you is I know that drafting, Jesus, is a good pack too, is a skill based on a lot of different things going on and being able to evaluate cards and signals, meaning what your opponents are doing, what they're giving you, and what they're saying that they're taking. So that being said, I'm going to try out this card, Jar of Eyeballs. There's nothing really in my colors. I'm not cemented in this. This guy is pretty good in a beatdown deck. I don't want to go like a double green. I can always take an Elk or a Forge Devil or a Chosen of Markov, but it looks like with this uh, Lich we're going to play Control, and that's a pretty good card in a Control deck. Okay, we have some other stuff going. Another Chosen of Markov, another Forge Devil. I really like this guy, Kessig Recluse. He's very saucy. We have a Counterlash, but I don't think it's going to be that good in this format. 3/6 is pretty good. It does enter the battlefield tap. We got past 2 Faith Shields, so that's something to pay attention to, that our person on our right might be passing us white. I'm not going to say I know that that's the best card in the pack. It's a pretty good trick. Seems like they're also passing blue. I think we're just going to take the Scob and kind of force blue-black if we can. We have a Divination. Yeah, I don't think we can keep ignoring these white signals. So maybe we have to start considering white as an option. Now, when I say white signals, or the word signals, I mean that the person on my right is sending me clear signals in red and white. That means if I want a really strong deck, I should be taking these signals. So I'm going to pick up this Burden of Guilt and see where it takes me. I did give up on a few picks already, but geez, you see how signals sometimes get a little screwy because now I'm being sent a pretty heavy green signal. Shriekgeist is okay. Black Cat is better than you think, especially in a control-ish deck. There's a lot of good cards in this pack. I'm going to stay open and not commit to the Lich pick. If I wasn't, I would take the Undying Evil here. You know what? Let's just take the Undying Evil, see where it takes us. So, as I was saying, we'll continue to force blue-black. As I was saying, signals basically tell you where everybody is and isn't in the draft. Now, sometimes signals get very confusing, and sometimes people don't send really good signals, and that kind of screws everything up and makes things a bit trickier for everybody around them. And therefore, none of these cards really appeal to me. I guess I'll take the instincts just in case. Therefore, you want to keep giving good signals and receiving good signals. Now, you want to talk a little bit about being a good neighbor, and that means that when you have the opportunity to pick up a card that is really, really powerful, but not powerful for your deck, it's actually, and there's another card in your colors, it's actually better to let that card go. A lot of times this is hard to do, I'm not saying do it often. If it's a money card, like a Sorin or a Huntmaster or something like that, you definitely don't mind giving that up. Okay, I think I'll take Scob here. He's really good, but we have two Scobs. This is also a really good card. It seems like it might be better in our deck, but this guy has Undying, so we'll take him. We could have also taken the artifact there. Yeah, we're not going to be playing any of this. Maybe we'll play a Bone to Ash. Anyways, as I was saying, see, I knew this would come back. So we can also take a Fling. Fling with Undying is not really good if they already have the counter. I'll take the counter Lash. As I was saying, so for example, let's say I get a really I open a really good card, but I can take a really good card in my color, like a Brimstone Volley. Then I would definitely take the Brimstone Volley and pass that card if it is a card that people really value highly, and it's not a money rare. Like, I'm not saying pass up cards that are really good and worth money. I'm just saying, keep your mind open. A lot of people are saying, well, what kind of drafts or decks do you draft? And you kind of, if you leave everything open, like your options open, then you will end up possibly having a really powerful deck, even if it's not cemented into one color. Another option is called forcing, and when you force, you try to take certain cards and colors and hope that the rest comes. Like here, I forced blue. Now, I don't have a lot of great blue, but I'm hoping later on I'll get a lot of good blue. Um, you know, I don't have a lot of really good cards to go with the Lich, but I'm hoping I end up with some decent stuff. Okay? So that's the whole idea of signaling and forcing. Um, Another thing about draft is there's some standards that you kind of want to stick by, which basically means you want to. Geez, this is a good pack. Sorry. Brain fart. Alright, we can take a Victim of the Night or a High Priest. I think I'm going to take the Priest. I think he's a little bit better than just the straight removal. But there's a lot of, like, if we wanted to do the mill route, which we have a Tracker's Instinct, we can go that route. But I'm going to try to keep forcing the black now. Excuse me. Okay, so like here, like I'm not in red, but red might be worth it. I also have Creepy Doll, which is also a pick, and an Interloper, which is good. But our deck is a little bit defensive, and we might not make it to turn 5, so I'm going to take the Brimstone Volley here. So now I'm most likely, if I'm playing 3 colors, it's going to be red, splash, blue, and black. Okay, I don't like any of these cards really, so I'm going to take the Deranged Assistant. Back to what I was saying. Ooh. You know we like this card. You know we really like that card. Is it too late is the question. If we were going to take something in this pack, we would definitely take a Think Twice. Or Pitchburn Devils. We're not really heavy in black. We're not super committed to black yet. We don't have a lot of creatures. I'm going to pass the Spider Spawning and consider this Pitchburn Devils. We might have to abandon the black at this point. We don't really see it. Alright. We have a lot of white open up. Lost in the Mist is decent. Back from the Brink is okay. Too bad we're not really in green. I don't think I want a 5-mana counter spell. We have a lot, so I'm just going to take Back from the Brink. Hopefully we'll get some more creatures, even if it's red or black. Okay, so Burning Vengeance is an option, but I don't really have too much with Flashback. I'll take an Alchemy, especially since it's probably in our colors. Renaissance is okay. Corpse Lunge. Do I have any zombies? I don't really have any zombies. He is a zombie. Something to consider, a Ghoul Raiser. I'll consider this Ghoul Raiser. Okay, I'm trying to commit to the black-red. And here's another zombie. Gutter Grime is decent, though. Geez, these picks are all over the place. I don't know if we'll be able to get another Gutter Grime. I don't think we have enough creatures to make it good, but this is a pretty good card, and it's pretty late. We won't be getting this Mauler back, though. Let's consider taking the Gutter Grime. I'm going to focus... Really? Boneyard Worm? Alright, Jeez. Blue, black, green. Wish I would have taken the spider spawning if I knew this. I don't really have a lot to turn on. Alright, I'm going to just... Memory's Journey. I'll take the skeleton. Blocks pretty early and does stuff. Alright, nothing really doing for us here. Possibly an Ancient Grudge. I'll take the Virtue just in case. Gnaw to the Bone could be annoying against us. I think let's do a cost sort. I think we have a lot of 5-drops, but we don't have anything where Curiosity would be really great on. Take the Ghost Quarter just in case. So our draft isn't really going swimmingly at the moment. We need a bunch more creatures and stuff. So we'll open pack 3 now, and I'll talk a little bit more about what I know drafting wise when we're done with this pack and we go to the build, so I could kind of focus. Okay, so we don't have a lot of creatures, so right now we want to pick up some creatures. We can hide white. That's all we could really hide. And we'll hope to open a bomb here. On color bomb. One time on color bomb. Looking for some good stuff. One time on color bomb. Gladly. This is a saucy pack for us. We're definitely getting something back. So let's just snatch up that Blood Gift Demon and say, thanks for the gift. Okay, we're going to hide red and hide black at the moment so we can better see where we're at. I meant hide green. Okay, now we get a show all, unfortunately. Hide white. Hide land. Hide red. Hide green. Okay, cost sort. So we have a lot of 5-drops and 10 creatures. Probably not playing Saving Grasp. It's possible, but I wouldn't think so. So we'll hide that at the moment. Not playing Curse of Oblivion. And I don't think we're going to play this Patrol, but if we don't have a lot of creatures, we kind of need it. Alright, this is a decent pick. I don't think we have enough zombies to play Endless Ranks, and that's a card that usually wheels or we can get back. Blazing Torch is pretty good. Apprentice is okay. Plus it does turn on Morbid for this guy. Diregraph Ghoul is good, but I think that's pretty aggressive. We don't have a lot of removal at all. So I'm going to take a Blazing Torch here. But I think if we're going to be defensive, I think taking the Scob is pretty good. And it fills our graveyard. So we're hoping to fill in our 4-drop. Oh, wow. Wow. Mind Shrieker is really good. This is a tough call because Noble is really, really good. And another Ghoul Raiser is very nice as well. Um, this is an alternate win condition, one that we ourselves cannot really deal with. This is just a 2/2 flyer, but he fits our curve so well. He also feeds the yard. I'm going to take the Mind Shrieker. I don't love it, and I wish the Noble was here, but I'm going to just take the Mind Shrieker. Just in case. Ooh, shiny. Very nice. Very shiny. I don't think we're going to get past the Butcher's Cleaver. I think Silent Departure is just the pick here. It's a form of removal that we're really lacking. Alright, Unbreathing Horde is not nice in our deck, although it would, you know, be decent, but I think we can get it back. I'm going to take the Mauler. It fits our 4-drop curve. You know, actually, I'm going to take the Lantern Spirit. I know we're heavy on the 3, but it seems like we're going to get past a lot of stuff. Okay, like we have another Mauler here. I'm going to take another Lantern Spirit. I can't make a direct comparison between the two. Oh, wow. Luck City. Okay. Will gladly take an Undead Alchemist. I can't say that would be good, but this is going very swimmingly for us at the moment. Just picking up 4-drops. Pick up a big fatty. This was our pack that we passed. Considering the Derange Assistant, but I think we're just going to play this Goliath and see how things go. So now we have a ton of creatures, and we can cut some of the crappier ones, which is nice. And we still get 6 more picks. So, like, I'm definitely cutting this guy. And I might not even be playing some of the, counter spells, but we're going to try it. I'm going to take the Grave Bramble here because it is really good against our deck. Okay, nothing really came. Spectral Flight is okay. I can't see us playing any of this stuff. Curiosity on 2 of those Invisible Stalkers would have been nice. I'm just going to snatch up the Pariah. Okay. I did see a Drown Yard, which would actually have been decent in our deck, but I'm going to have to look back at what I picked over it. Our Feeling of Dread can be annoying against us. Somebody seems to have jumped blue towards the end. Should have probably taken the Drown Yard. I don't remember what I picked over it, but had to be decent. We don't have any enchantments, but we'll take this just in case. Okay, so we're at 26 cards. We have 16 creatures, and I think we either have too many counters or too many zombies that, require food in the graveyard. Alright, so let's build. Okay. Put in our spells and our creatures. I don't think we're going to be splashing the red here. And I don't think we're going to be playing all of these counters and zombies. I don't think we need them. But we'll try. So that's 19. I don't think we're going to play the Manor Skeleton unless probably side that in. Okay. So this is our deck. It's at 24. Seems really good. I think Headless Scob is the one I would cut if I had to make one cut. Also might want to cut a Thought Scour, but card draw seems decent. Mill is pretty good in our deck. We have a bunch of spirits. Too bad we don't have anything to pump our spirits. I don't know how Counterlash is. It's not amazing. And I don't know how Bone Tash is, but it does draw you a card. So we have a pretty nice curve. I don't know how great the School Razor is, but if we do flip anything, we can get it back, or if anything gets killed. So we're basically a zombie and spirit type deck with no removal. So we should hope they don't play bombs. And we just really want to get stuff going and kill them with, I guess, like dudes, which is not common for a blue-black deck. Alright, I'm actually going to play this Ghost Quarter because I know there's a Drown Yard hanging out around there. So let's add our land, see what they suggest. 11-5. I hate those numbers. How about we just go 9-7? Even go 9-8, but I think that's a little excessive. We have like 5 black cards. Okay, or we could do the 8-8. Yeah, let's do 8-8. I don't think we're going to need too much of the double blue. It's all like later in our curve. Alright, so here's what we're playing. Keeping this guy in the sideboard. Keep this guy in the sideboard. Nothing else is really mentionable other than a Brimstone Volley, but we have no mana fixing. So I'll talk more about our draft now when we go to game 1. So thanks for watching, and please subscribe, and I'll bring you more draft tips shortly.